We now have nearly 2,000 different skins in Fortnite, and with Chapter 5 Season 4 just around the corner, today guys, we're looking at the 35 most tryhard skins in Fortnite. These are going to be the best skins to use not only for the rest of Season 3, but also into Season 4, which is going to be so exciting. Before we do get into it though, make sure to go down and hit the like button and the subscribe button, and let me know what your favorite tryhard skin is in the comments down below. But we have to get started off with a skin designed for the tryhard game modes, and this is Champion Sparkplug. Every single season, Fortnite introduces a brand new FNCS skin to celebrate the competitive game modes in Fortnite. They host a tournament for this where you can win this skin for free, but then you can of course also buy this in the item shop a few days later. Champion Sparkplug is the FNCS skin for Chapter 5 Season 3. This is one of my favorite championship skins we have seen so far. I feel like they've done an amazing job rebranding Sparkplug into this champion skin. It just looks so good, and I cannot wait to see how tryhard this stays in the future. These skins used to be extremely rare as well, only featuring in the store for a few days, but it does seem like they return all the time now. Let's move on though to a little bit of an older skin, and this is Pit Stop. You can actually pick this up for 1,200 V-Bucks, so it is quite cheaper than a few of the other skins we're going to be talking about in this video, especially considering you actually get 4 different styles of this. I feel like this is really good. Fortnite obviously are putting a lot of effort into every brand new skin that does get added to the game. It seems like it is actually really rare now for a skin to get added that doesn't have any edit styles, but I feel like Pit Stop was one of the first ones that was quite cheap and still had a bunch of different styles. It has been rumored that we will be getting F1 skins added to the game for a long time now, but I feel like until that happens, Pit Stop is definitely the best racer themed skin that you can actually get in Fortnite. Let's move on to our next tryhard skin, and this is Core. Core is one of my all-time favorite skins. It was part of the Battle Pass back during Chapter 2, and I feel like this is one of those underrated Battle Pass skins that never really got the popularity that it deserves. I feel like a lot of pros and streamers are starting to use this again today. We've already seen Vino and Faye Sway, just to name a few, actually using this once again, and it is just one of the best skins, so I'm so glad it's starting to get recognition. With the summer update in Fortnite as well, there is a summer variant of this skin known as Undercover Core, which is also really good, so you can actually use either of these skins, but I just feel like it is going to be more common for people to have the original Core skin. There are so many different edit styles for this as well, but one skin that didn't have any edit styles is Reverie. This was actually the starter pack skin during Chapter 5 Season 1. You can pick this up for $5, so it was really cheap. You got some V-Bucks with this as well, so it was worth it, but I feel like Fortnite could have made this even better by introducing some edit styles for this skin. I mean, it did come with an edit style, but all that edit style did was just add a hat on or off. I mean, if it changed around the colors of this skin, then it definitely would have been a lot better, so hopefully that is something that they can add to the game in the future. These starter pack skins are always really underrated in Fortnite, but I do love this one especially. I think it is really clean, but if you do want to save some money and get a skin with a lot more edit styles, then I feel like Glitch is going to be a much better choice. You can actually buy Glitch for 1,500 V-Bucks, but what is really cool about this is the sheer amount of edit styles that this skin actually has. Not only can you change around the customizable features of this, like the hair and the actual metallic effect of this skin, but you can do so much more with all of the wraps in your locker. You can change this around in so many unique ways, and it basically has infinite edit styles because the more wraps you have in your locker, the more edit styles for this skin you actually have. So in a way, this is the only skin in Fortnite that has infinite styles. I love it a lot. I feel like a lot of people are starting to realize how good this skin actually is, but it is still really underrated in Fortnite, so if you want to start using it before anyone else, then make sure to pick it up the next time it's in the store. One skin that has been added to the game this season though has to be Dynamic Hush. This is definitely one of the newest skins in the game, but it is actually a remake of one of the older skins in Fortnite, which was Hush. We've already had a few remakes of this. I feel like the Double Agent Hush was really clean, but again, really underrated, but Dynamic Hush has probably been the best one. It has actually been quite popular as well, especially in this season. I feel like a lot of pros and streamers are starting to use it in the ranked game modes, which is always really good. I just feel like we have a lot of skins in Fortnite that look very similar to this or have a similar design to it, and that is why it has started to drop off already. Still though, I think it is a tryhard skin this season, but it will be interesting to see if this does stay popular during Season 4. Let's move on guys to our next skin, and we have Persone. This is actually the latest Fortnite crew skin for July. This is definitely one of the more unique Fortnite crew skins we've seen in a while, and similar to all of the other crew skins we've seen this year, this is actually only going to get better and better as this season progresses, and I guess the year progresses as well. As we move throughout the months, we will unlock more edit styles for it, which is just going to make this skin even better. I feel like they definitely could have improved this with at least one other style style when it first got added, but obviously we will see more very, very soon. The Fortnite crew skins don't really stay popular or tryhard for too long, so it probably has only been popular for the first few days of July, but we're just gonna have to wait and see what happens as we move towards Season 4. That takes us forward, guys, to the number 28 position, and we have Manic. Manic is an 800 V-Bucks skin in Fortnite. I actually really like this a lot. It is one of the oldest tryhard skins that we have in the game, and Fortnite obviously knows how good this skin is because they continually add more and more edit styles for it. I mean, we started off with just the default red and black design. We then had a different take on this with 2 more edit styles being added a few seasons later, and then we had a green and black variant added during Chapter 3, which was really clean and might even be the best one. I still feel like it is really hard to go past the default style. However, a lot of pros and streamers that were using this skin back in the early days of Fortnite have now swapped this out for some of the newer skins in the game, which is why it doesn't really feature on the channel too often anymore. One skin that was added to Fortnite around the same time though was Harley Quinn. We do have 2 different Harley Quinn skins now in Fortnite, but we are just going to be talking about the original Harley Quinn skin. This was added during Chapter 2 Season 1. It actually came to the game with 2 different styles as well, which I absolutely love. But if you don't want to own this skin, then you could always buy Rebirth Harley Quinn instead, that was added a few seasons later. I still feel like the original Harley Quinn might just be a little bit better, probably more tryhard as well, but it's just going to be up to you guys on which one you prefer. A lot of the DC skins don't really return to the store that often, so you might have to wait a while to get it, but one skin that you will never be able to get again is going to be Loveless. Loveless was actually part of a Fortnite crew bundle back during Chapter 2. The Fortnite crew bundles have had a major reworking at the start of Chapter 5, where every bundle now actually gets 6 additional styles for the longer that you are subscribed to the Fortnite crew series. Unfortunately, Loveless, obviously since it was added back during Chapter 2, doesn't get these extra edit styles, which I feel like would make this skin so much better. We do already have edit styles for this, but all it does is change the card symbol on her mask. I feel like it would have been really cool to see some different color variants, but that just hasn't happened yet. The Fortnite crew bundles are definitely worth it though, because you pay around $10, you get a skin for free, you get the battle pass for free as well, and 1,000 V-Bucks, so I just feel like it is so worth buying. However, you can always buy something like Focus instead if you do want to buy something a little bit cheaper. What is really cool about Focus is that there is no doubt this is a tryhard skin in Fortnite, but even more uniquely, this is actually known as a controller-only tryhard skin. For a really long time, we only had controller players using this. That was so unique. We haven't really had too many other skins like this before either. Kuno was a little similar, but I feel like Focus was by far the most extreme version of this. I really like Focus a lot though. We do now have 2 different styles of this in the game as well. They do look pretty similar. I feel like the newest edit style might be my favorite, but again, they almost look identical. I feel like they could definitely add in some other color variants for this. Maybe like a red and black variant would be really cool, and we could see that during Season 4. We probably won't see too many styles added for this though during the summer update, but one skin that we need to mention is Bley. I mean, this fits in with the summer update that we have had over the last few weeks in Fortnite. The summer updates are always really fun and exciting. Fortnite always puts a lot of effort into them. We always get a bunch of free cosmetics as well, and some of the coolest skins get added to the game, and Bley is definitely one of them. I've talked about this skin for a long time on my channel. It never really got the popularity that it deserved at all. I mean, I've never really seen anyone using this up until a few weeks ago when it finally started to reappear in the store again, and pros and streamers like Clicks have actually started to use this. I love that so much. I feel like this is a skin that has been so underrated for such a long time, so now that it is starting to get the recognition it deserves, it is definitely worth buying. There are a bunch of different styles for this as well, just to make it even better. But let's move on to a skin that is very different to this, and that is Safety First Steve. Now, this is definitely one of the biggest meme skins we have ever seen in Fortnite, and we will probably see for the rest of Season 3. I don't know how tryhard this is going to be in the future. These meme skins never really stay popular or tryhard for too long, but I think Safety First Steve is just so good we had to feature it in this video. I love this skin a lot. I feel like it is one of the best meme skins we've seen in a really long time. I mean, we have had a few meme skins over the last few seasons that have all ended up being pretty good, but I feel like Safety First Steve was just so good. It was amazing for the summer update in Fortnite, and I feel like it was just the skin that we needed to see this season. It is definitely perfect to main right now and could be even more tryhard in the future. Let's move on though to one of my favorite skins, and this is Domino. This is going to be perfect for not only the rest of Season 3, but also Chapter 5 Season 4 as well. This is a Marvel skin in Fortnite, and since we are going into a Marvel season, I just feel like it is going to be absolutely perfect. I really like the look of this. What is really cool about Domino as well is that it isn't a stereotypical Marvel skin. It hasn't really been in any of the big movies or TV shows. It has really only had a small cameo in Deadpool, so I feel like not too many people are actually going to recognize Domino unless you are a major fan of the Marvel franchise. Another collab skin though that I feel like has started to gain some popularity this season has to be Unchained Ramirez. Now this is a little bit of an interesting skin. We haven't talked about this too much on the channel before, but what I really like about Unchained Ramirez is that this is part of a clothing brand collab that we had with Balenciaga, and I feel like this could only gain popularity in the future. I mean, we've had the Polo Prodigy, which was a skin with the Ralph Lauren collab, becoming extremely popular in Chapter 5, so I feel like it is only a matter of time before Unchained Ramirez follows in those steps. I really like this skin a lot. It has the same effect that Midas has as well, where it actually gets more golden the more illuminations you get, which is really cool and leads us perfectly into our next skin, which is Midas. This is one of the older skins in this video. It was added to the game during Chapter 2 Season 2, and it was the Tier 100 Battle Pass skin. It has dropped off a lot since then, but I feel like since this has been so popular for such a long time, we just needed to talk about this. I feel like it is also really important because regardless of how long you have been using this skin for, it always feels refreshing and good to use. The edit styles for it are really different as well, which just makes it even better. I mean, we have a default style that gets more golden with the more illuminations you get. We then have a shadow or a ghost edit style, which was always really cool as well. It just depends on which one you guys ended up choosing. As I mentioned earlier though, this has started to drop off a lot, so if you want a skin that has been a little bit more tryhard, then I feel like something like Chani might be a better option. Chani was added to the game back during Chapter 2 Season 8 with a June collab. It actually was quite popular when it first got added. We saw a lot of pros and streamers using it as well, but it has dropped off a lot. It is really only used by tryhard players now in Fortnite, and I just feel like we need to be talking about this more in the Fortnite community. It is also really annoying that we had a second June movie come out, and that was really good, but we didn't have any mention of this collaborating with Fortnite again. These skins didn't reappear in the store. We didn't get any more items added as part of this collab either, which I feel like was a missed opportunity. I feel like that is why this is so underrated in Fortnite today, but one skin that definitely is not underrated has to be Zade. This is one of the most tryhard skins we are ever going to see, and since this is a video about tryhard skins, we just had to include it in this video. I love it a lot. I have always been a big fan of it, and it is really cheap, coming in at only 1,200 V-Bucks. We do have 3 different styles for this. All of these styles do look different enough to where the skin feels refreshing, and you probably won't get bored of it straight away. But if you are a player that doesn't really play Fortnite too often, or doesn't really play the competitive game modes, then you might not want to buy this just because it is considered a skin that only tryhard players do use. Let's move on though to a skin that is actually quite similar to this, and that has to be the Surf Witch. This is perfect for Fortnite at the moment since it is a summer skin, and one of the best summer skins we've ever seen. Not too many people actually know this, but this was a remake of a Haze skin that was added back during Chapter 1, but Surf Witch has just been so much better and so much more popular that pretty much everyone has completely forgotten about it. I love this a lot. You can pick it up for 1,200 V-Bucks. We do have 2 different styles for this, but people really only use the original style of this skin. If you guys want a brand new skin to use that was just added to Fortnite though, then I feel like the Machinist was a much better option. You can get it in this season's Battle Pass as well, so you might want to get it before this season ends, because like every other Battle Pass skin, once this season is over, you'll never be able to get it again. This reminds me a lot of some of the other skins we have had in Fortnite before, like Jules. This has a very similar design. It is sort of that mechanic feel about it, which I really do like a lot, and I feel like this has a lot of potential moving forward. We don't really see too many Battle Pass skins staying popular or tryhard in Fortnite, but the Machinist could definitely be one from this season that stays popular for the rest of Chapter 5. I don't think it'll get to the point though of something like Caper, which has just been one of the most tryhard skins we have ever seen. It probably deserves to be finishing up higher in this video, but it has started to drop off in Chapter 5 now, after being so popular during Chapter 4. We do have a bunch of different customizations with this skin, which is why I feel like it has been so good. You can change around the main colors of this, similar to the superhero skins, but taken an extra step further by adding on different emotes and stickers to customize it even more than every other skin we have ever seen. This arguably has more styles than any other skin in the game, which is so sick, but again, it has started to drop off now, and I feel like that is because we have seen skins like the Black Widow returning to Fortnite. We have two different styles of the Black Widow now in Fortnite. We have the original Black Widow that finally reappeared in the store during Chapter 5. This was so exciting. I was waiting for this skin to be added back, and we hadn't seen it in the longest time. And we do also have the Snowsuit Black Widow in Fortnite as well, which has been so good. I honestly feel like the design of the Snowsuit Black Widow is better than the original Black Widow, but it isn't as rare, so I feel like a lot of people just prefer to use the original style. But make sure to let me know in the comments down below which one is your favorite. That takes us forward though to the number 13 position, and we have the Polo Prodigy. This is an all-time favorite skin of mine. This is basically a remake of the Renegade Raider, but part of a collab with Ralph Lauren. I feel like this was executed so perfectly. The design of this skin is so good, and what is really interesting about this is that this was added back during Chapter 2. It was actually hard to find people using this skin. I mean, no one really wanted to use it, but then in Chapter 5 it gained a lot of popularity. So many people started to use it again, and I feel like it is one of the best collab skins in the game right now. This is also the reason why I feel like Unchained Ramirez could increase in popularity in the future, and I'm really excited to see if that happens. Another collab skin that people have sort of started to use out of nowhere has to be Catwoman. Now, we do have a few different styles of this. We have the comic book Catwoman skin, and of course Catwoman Zero. I feel like the comic book Catwoman has been the best one, but Catwoman Zero has just featured in the store more often. I really like both of these. The designs are so well done as well, especially for a collab skin, but it is really interesting that these sort of became popular out of nowhere. I expected these to become quite tryhard after the fully black superhero skins got banned because of how similar this actually is, but that just never happened, and I feel like a lot of people ended up using something like the Paw Patroller instead. This is without a doubt one of the most popular and tryhard skins in the game today. It is probably unlucky to not be finishing up higher on this list as well, but some more edit styles would really help this skin be a lot better. This has been in the game for a while now. We only have one style for this, so that is definitely the downside to this skin, but since so many people are using it, I feel like Fortnite can definitely add more styles for it in the future. Let's move back to a collab skin though, and this is Padme. Padme is one of my all-time favorite skins. This is part of the Star Wars franchise, and is without a doubt the most tryhard skin from Star Wars that we have actually seen. A lot of these Star Wars skins actually have really cool designs. They always are popular when they first get added and then die off so much, but I really do like this a lot. Padme has also been quite popular amongst pros and streamers, which is really surprising to me, and I feel like that is the main reason why it is being so tryhard at the moment. If you want my honest opinion though about Star Wars skins, then I feel like the AWR Trooper or even Princess Leia might be a cooler skin to use, but that is just my opinion. That takes us forward guys to the number 9 position, and we have Weapon X. We're going with another collab skin, but this is definitely one of the more interesting ones that we have seen being added in Chapter 5 Season 3. It is part of the Marvel collab. It was added a few weeks ago, and it is basically an upgraded style of Wolverine added to the game, which is so sick. We actually have two different styles for this. Both these styles are almost identical though. All it does is take the helmet on or off. I personally prefer the helmet on. I feel like this does look a lot cooler, but let me know which one is your favorite in the comments down below. I don't really know how tryhard this is going to be. I feel like there are some other better male skins in the game, but it will really depend on how popular this becomes among pros and streamers to see if this does stay tryhard or not. That takes us forward guys to the number 8 position, and we have Travis Scott. I mean, we just had to include it in this video. It is one of the best male skins that Fortnite has ever added. It is the best Icon series skin we have probably ever seen in Fortnite as well, and it is just so iconic. It is also really rare because it is only featured in the store once, so if you are lucky enough to own it, you will know how good this skin actually is. Obviously, you can set yourself apart from everyone else using this by actually using the Terminator edit style of this skin. I feel like the original style of this is by far the most popular one, but the Terminator edit style does stand out quite a bit, and in my opinion is the better style. For a long time it was between this and something like Siren to figure out which was the best skin we have ever seen in Fortnite. I love this a lot. Siren has just been one of the best skins of all time, and it is probably unlucky to not be finishing up higher in this video. We now have 3 different styles of Siren in the game though. We have the default style, we have the noir edit style, and now a red and black variant as well that was added at the start of Chapter 5, which does look really cool. We did also get another another skin very similar to this added in the Agency Renegades bundle, which is really clean. But again, now that this has just been in the game for such a long time, I feel like it is starting to drop off quite a lot. One skin that was just added to Fortnite though was Elizabeth Swan. This was part of the Pirates of the Caribbean collab. We had a lot added with the pass, but we also had a bunch added to the item shop, and Elizabeth Swan was added to the item shop. I feel like this is going to be quite popular for this very reason. You don't really have to buy a pass or grind out too many challenges in order to get it. You can just buy it and then start using it straight away. We do have two different styles for this as well, which look really clean. The hat on or off is completely up to you guys on which one you think looks better. I really like both of them. I feel like this has a lot of potential to be tryhard in the future, and I feel like as the season progresses, we will see more and more people using it. Hopefully this does stay popular into season 4 as well, but honestly, we're just gonna have to wait and see. That takes us forward, guys, to the number 5 position, and we have the Psycho Bandit. We talked about Travis Scott earlier on, but I feel like the Psycho Bandit is arguably the best male skin at the moment, and one of the most tryhard ones as well. It is so rare though, arguably more rare than Travis Scott, because it did set you back around $40, and again, has only featured in the store a few times, and that was last seen back during Chapter 1. We are obviously hoping that this does get added back soon, with a Borderlands movie due to come out any day now. I feel like this would be the perfect time for Fortnite to reintroduce this skin to the game, and I think we can all say this would definitely be one of the best skins that you would have in your locker. One skin that was added even earlier to Fortnite than this though has to be the Mogul Masters. You can actually pick each one of these up for 1,500 V-Bucks. They are some of the most OG skins we have ever seen, but that is sort of the downfall of these skins as well. It isn't one skin with 8 different styles, it is 8 different skins in the game, and since they do have an expensive price tag, I feel like they are quite overpriced as well. This is so well done though, all of the edit styles for this are incredible, and now that Nick A30 does have his very own Icon Series skin, I feel like the popularity for the Mogul Masters has definitely declined, so now is going to be the perfect time for you guys to start using these skins. Let's move on though to the number 3 position, and we have the superhero skins. I mean, we just had to feature these in the video. It is also really cool that we're moving into Chapter 5 Season 4, which looks like it is going to be a Marvel season, and the superhero skins were added back during Chapter 2 Season 4, which was the last Marvel season that we had in Fortnite. I love these skins a lot. They are quite expensive at 1,800 V-Bucks, but you can change around so many different features of them, which makes them some of the cleanest skins in the history of the game. I feel like a lot of people are starting to use some of the more unique edit styles for them as well, which just makes it even better. But that takes us forward, guys, to the number 2 position, and we have Jack Sparrow. We talked about Elizabeth Swan earlier on in this video, but Jack Sparrow has to be the most tryhard skin from this collab. It is one of the best ones we have ever seen. I really like the way this looks a lot. I feel like the Cursed Jack Sparrow is also really clean as well, so we can always swap that out for that skin. I really think this could be a lot more tryhard in the future. For right now, it has been really popular just because it is one of the newest skins in the game, and it was a little bit of a grind in order to unlock all of the items for this mini pass, but I feel like it will be so worth it over the next few seasons. To the number 1 position, and we have the Bright Raider. The Bright Raider is one of my favorite skins in the game at the moment. I feel like it has been the most popular skin from this season's Battle Pass, and the most tryhard one as well. We don't really know how popular or tryhard this is going to stay for the rest of the season, and especially moving into Season 4, when a lot of the Battle Pass skins do drop off quite a bit, but I do love it a lot. I feel like we could see more people using this in the future, and it maybe could become the next version of the Lara Croft skin. Hopefully that does happen. I feel like this definitely deserves it. The super edit styles for this just made it even better as well. But there you guys go. That is my entire video talking about the 35 most tryhard skins to use for Season 3, and of course into Season 4 as well. Hope you guys did enjoy this. Make sure to let me know which one is your favorite in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys next time.